Donald Trump's tenure is ending, and one thing is for sure. The legacy of the 45th President of the United States stands tainted. Leaders across the world and across the United States have condemned Trump for inciting a riot in the Capitol Hill. And now New York City is distancing itself from President Trump. The city is cancelling contracts worth $17 million with the Trump Organization. The company will be stripped of its concessions to run 2 ice skating rinks at Central Park, the Central Park Carousel, and a city-owned golf course in the Bronx. Mayor Bill de Blasio says he believes Trump's acts inciting a riot at the Capitol were treasonous.
President of the United States directed a mob against the United States Capitol, against the Congress, while it was engaging in a constitutional, lawful electoral college vote count. In light of this criminal act, the City of New York has determined that it is within our power to terminate all contracts with the Trump Organization. So we will no longer be doing any business at all. By the contract language, we have the right to terminate contracts, obviously, if a criminal act has been committed, and a criminal act has been committed.
The Trump Organization says the decision is political discrimination and is threatening to sue the city. In a pre-recorded video released shortly after his impeachment, Donald Trump has condemned the deadly riot that ravaged the U.S. Capitol on the 6th of January. However, the U.S. president omitted his Wednesday impeachment, even though he became the first president in U.S. history to be impeached twice. Listen.
My fellow Americans, I want to speak to you tonight about the troubling events of the past week. As I have said, the incursion of the U.S. Capitol struck at the very heart of our republic. It angered and appalled millions of Americans across the political spectrum. I want to be very clear. I unequivocally condemn the violence that we saw last week. Violence and vandalism have absolutely no place in our country and no place in our movement. Making America great again has always been about defending the rule of law, supporting the men and women of law enforcement, and upholding our nation's most sacred traditions and values. Mob violence goes against everything I believe in and everything our movement stands for. No true supporter of mine could ever endorse political violence. No true supporter of mine could ever disrespect law enforcement or our great American flag. No true supporter of mine could ever threaten or harass their fellow Americans. If you do any of these things, you are not supporting our movement, you are attacking it, and you are attacking our country. We cannot tolerate it.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.